Alright guys, Eddie DeBlock here of the Relic Extractors with my friend Ed Nichols today. I was with him yesterday here. This old house is getting ready to get knocked down, and he got permission and invited me along to be one of the few people that were allowed to rifle through this place. There's some bottles here. These, I already went through all these yesterday, and most of them are pyroglazed, and this one's pretty decent, but we left a lot of them behind because the paint was off them. And this is a Frank's Beverage. They were wrapped in paper. Obviously they were dug here somewhere on the property and then put into that box with all that newspaper. They're going to end up knocking this house down within the next week. So we are back here today. I didn't get a chance to show you the things we got yesterday, but so yeah, I think I'm going to take this milk. I can use that for a nice giveaway. And wait till you see the basement. I'll show you that in a little bit. But until then, we're going to rifle around a little bit more here. Old tables and stuff. This guy was a big hunter. He's got a nice old deer head mount downstairs that I believe Saskatchewan was what it said on the back where the deer was taken. I am gonna take this bin to put the goodies I'm gonna be pulling out of the basement. Like I said, I'll show you that when we get to it. And we went pretty much through all this yesterday, so just doing a double check, and we'll get back at you. Stay tuned. Something we missed yesterday. Some clear depression glass pie plates. It does have a name on it. Let me see here. Let me see. Fire King. So these are probably oven safe. Fire King depression glass. I'll take those. We'll clean them up. Okay. Now this whole box right here happens to be loaded with baseball cards. And I took a lot of them out yesterday, some of the better stuff. But just to show you, tons of loose cards. There's hockey cards, there's football cards, baseball cards, but they're all loose. Most of them are probably damaged. So, you know, this one here is in a holder. Mike Piazza. Top Stadium Club. That looks like a box of cards back there. I'll have to see if there's anything in it. Alright, we'll get back at you. Alright, this is the old root cellar to the left of the house. And I did peek in it yesterday and pull these two out. Just slicks, and the med here's got a chip in the lip, but and the jar's got some paint on the inside of it. But they were, you can see where it's collapsing in right here. This tree overgrew and fell all in. So, but there's a railroad lantern globe piece right there. And so they're going to be knocking this down too and reutilizing the stone. The house is going to get taken down during the week. And just to keep the privacy of the property, I'm not going to show the house. So, all right, I'll get back at you. All right, guys, so this is the basement. And I did cartwheels here yesterday. Look at all these jars. There's these leopard frogs are jumping all over the place in here. But these old coal bins, 1, 2, I guess 3, if you want to call it 3, are just loaded with bottles. There are so many canning jars here. It's unbelievable. And we picked a lot of the older ones out yesterday. And so I'm going to go back through these. I actually want to keep this Lehigh Valley Dairy milk crate. So I'm going to move some stuff out. I'm going to pull this right out since we're here all by ourselves today and start going through some of this stuff outside. I'm going to take some of the older ball jars. It'd be great to use for those ABC jars that I do on the auctions. Some nice insulators there. I'll have to pick through them. Most of those have cracks and chips in them. I noticed that yesterday. So, but I mean, there's stuff up top. There's stuff that's still got canned goods in it. Jarred goods. And I'm going to give it a whirl. So stay tuned. And you can see it's really, really wet down here. So I'm going to start pulling these crates out and going through them. And they must have been reusing these here. These jars here must have been like mayonnaise or peanut butter. Probably reuse them too, repurpose them. And we're going to see what we get. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so I'm in the bottom of this one bin here. Just pulled out like 3 Mason's Patents. What was that other one, Ed? Was a consolidated fruit jar? Yeah, consolidated fruit jar. A couple other things. Most of the stuff is, 1940s, but all the canning jars here on the bottom. Most of them, common like Atlas Strong Shoulder, Ball, Perfect Masons, stuff like that. But looking at every one of them, and there's a lot of stuff here. So I already went through the other bin to the left of me, and we're gonna see what all these are. Like I said, most of these are like common little, like this one here, Brockway, 1950s Brockway jar. It's tough for me to lean over. Let's see what this one is. Some of these are economy jars too. They're just slick. Like this is like a straight up and down slick mason jar. No name brand. So, and we are keeping the lids on some of the other ones too. So, all right, I'll get back at you. Stay tuned. This is just some of it, right? Yeah. This is the last little bit that we just pulled out. Some Mason's Patents, some clear ones. So we got a couple nice ones. I did find another Jack Daniels, albeit 1940s, but $40 bottles. People pay $40. Here's another consolidated fruit jar. Wilson Distillers got this huge half-gallon wide mouth Atlas whole fruit jar. Check that out. Atlas whole fruit. A couple Cokes. Another Mason's Patent. Small Mason's Patent. This was probably cream or something like that. The deposit bottle. Dairyman's Leagues. Dairy Lay. Dairies. Cointreau. Liqueur. Another Coke. Another consolidated fruit jar, Mason's Patent. Just a regular Mason's Patent. Bare gauze jar with the lid, even though it's chipped. BF Friedberg out of Bayonne, New Jersey, quart soda. Swing over here. And got these two Melrose Dairies from Ormond, Florida. Not Ormond Beach, but Ormond, Florida. And a Dray jar right there.
Somebody just pulled up.
And this is just a bunch of stuff that we're not going to take. So there's more, but you guys get the idea. So we'll catch you on the rebound.